Deep within the murky waters of Lerna, in ancient Greece, lurked a creature so terrifying that even the bravest warriors feared its name. A monstrous serpent with multiple heads, venomous breath, and a deadly secret. This is the legend of the Lernaean Hydra. The Hydra was no ordinary beast. According to Greek mythology, it was the offspring of Typhon and Echidna, two of the most fearsome creatures in ancient lore. Typhon, a giant with 100 dragon heads, and Echidna, the mother of monsters, gave birth to this nightmarish serpent. It made its home in the marshes of Lerna, guarding an underwater entrance to the underworld. Some legends even say the Hydra was raised by the goddess Hera, who sought to use it as a weapon against her hated stepson, Heracles. The Hydra's most famous story comes from the 12 labors of Heracles. Tasked with slaying the beast, Heracles ventured into the swamps of Lerna, armed with his club and a burning torch. But there was a problema: each time Heracles struck off one of the Hydra's heads, 2 more would grow in its place. It seemed an impossible battle until his nephew, Iolaus, had a clever idea. As Heracles severed each head, Iolaus burned the wound with fire, preventing regeneration. After an intense struggle, only one head remained, the immortal one. With his mighty strength, Heracles cut it off and buried it under a heavy rock, finally defeating the beast. Even in death, the Hydra's terror lived on. Heracles dipped his arrows in its venom, making them lethal. These poison arrows would later cause the downfall of great warriors, including the centaur Nessus and even Heracles himself. The legend of the Hydra has survived for thousands of years, inspiring countless stories, movies, and video games. Whether as a symbol of resilience, a metaphor for unstoppable challenges, or a thrilling monster of myth, the Hydra remains one of the most fearsome creatures in ancient lore. Was the Lernaean Hydra just a legend, or did it have roots in real ancient fears? Perhaps deep in some forgotten swamp, a monstrous serpent still lurks, waiting to rise once more.